It is match day then, Notts County versus Forest Green Rovers. A game that, if you look at the table, is probably looking really favourable for us, as they sit in 21st and we sit in 2nd. But if you look a little bit deeper, Forest Green are unbeaten away. I'm hoping that we can put that to an end today, come away victorious and keep this good run that we're on going. And I fancy us too. They might have a little bit of a sting in the tail. Who knows? They've obviously got a little bit of firepower in Troy Deeney. So we'll see how that battle goes.
Right, that is my errands for the day done. I've walked the dog, I've cleaned my car out. I obviously walked my family dog as well, alongside Pixie, who is the channel mascot. If you watch the previous perspective, you know all about that one. But I was just listening to a few of the interviews from Forest Green, and they sort of seem like a side that feel like they're about to turn a corner. So I think this game really could pack a bit of a punch today, a surprising punch. And so when you talk to a few Forest Green fans, as we did on Thursday, and I've been speaking to one on Twitter as well, and they sort of feel like, you know, in 1 or 2 games they could really turn it around and get a few points on the board. So it could be a difficult time to play them. Only time will tell. The time now is about 12:30. I'm going to go home, get some lunch, and then I'm going to head down to meet Jake and Jordan at the navigation for a few drinks before the game.
Just arrived down near Meadow Lane anyway. It's really busy around the ground. It's about 1:30. There's plenty of people in and around Meadow Lane, so it's looking to be another big turnout that we're used to. Team news out soon, so we'll see what lies in wake for the squad for today. We ended up going to the Magpie Brewery instead. It was just a little bit too busy in the nav. So we tried the Magpie Brewery.
Yeah, nice little place, didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, Cold Bath Lager I think it was called. Lovely little drink, lovely little drink. But yeah, team news is out.
Austin in.
Yeah,
Jones starting.
Austin's in, yeah, Jones starting. That for me is looking like the preferred 11, obviously, other than Austin for Naman. It's not far off, is it?
No, exactly, that's what I think. And I think today should be fairly routine, or you hope it should be fairly routine.
I'm not sure, you know. I'm not sure. They're unbeaten on the road.
Oh,
yeah, they are, yeah.
Interesting. No, it's fairly standard team line, nothing too surprising, is there? But Toby back on the bench as well, which is good to see.
Yeah, it's good to see. Hopefully we see him come on for sort of 15-20 minutes, because I think he does need a good run out. But yeah, no surprises really with the team selection. We're going to head into the ground in, say, about 10 or 15 minutes. Jordan said he would be here at 1:45. It's now 2:15 and he's not even on his way, so the guy's a nightmare. The guy's a nightmare, but he'll get here. And as if by magic, 2:30, 45 minutes later than what was agreed. But you know, we're here now, it doesn't matter, does it? Jordan, how are you feeling about the game today?
Don't really know what to expect of Forest Green, to be honest. Obviously, don't know if Troy Dean is starting or not. I don't know if he plays much. We should be winning at home with their form and where they're at in the league, but yeah, I think it's too early to kind of get a grips with some teams, so we'll see what they bring and it should be interesting.
5 minutes in then to the first half. I tell you what, Forest Green have started fairly well. They're well organised. They've had a lot of possession, and you know they've had a decent chance, to be fair. But we've just had a corner. We've sort of had a break against the run of play. We've played it back. Brilly's got it now. But it's a really bright start from Forest Green. It surprised me really. I'd say at the moment they're on the upper hand. McGoldrick cuts out a ball, picks up possession really well, plays through Maka. Maka takes it a little bit wide, and he sort of drags the shot really wide, to be fair, but really good chance from Notts, probably the best chance of the game so far. Hopefully we can sort of maintain possession a little bit better. because Forest Green have done really well of breaking it up so far. 1-0 Notts then, a fantastic cross from Jones, straight onto the head of Dan Crowley. Crowley heads it, hits the post and goes in. A fantastic goal. I think we're valued for it as it stands, but we cannot get caught sleeping against this Forest Green side. About half an hour into the first half then, we've really settled into the game now. We're holding possession up really well. Forest Green not having much of a sniff of the ball at all, to be honest. We're just holding it from the back. We've had a couple of chances. McGoldrick is on fire today. Everything he touches seems to turn to gold at the minute. He's plucking things out of nowhere, really. But yeah, really happy with how we're playing at the moment. If it continues like this, it should be steady. But, like I've said a few times, I can see that Forest Green have got that little bit of a sting in them. So we really do have to be careful. It's 2-0 Notts. Flagstaff scores. McGoldrick assist. He's been on fire today, like I've already said. What a goal that is. Super. And do you know what? We are really valued for it now. We've been playing so well. 40 minutes in now, Notts have just got a free kick. It's probably about, what would we say, about 25, 30 yards out there. Jordan's saying 30, so we'll go with that. We'll go with that. He's a good lad, good judgment. Forest Green look like they're getting a little bit irate. They're losing the disciplines a little bit defensively. They're being a little bit loose with the ball. You know, it's really playing into our hands now because we're dominating possession, we're having a fair few chances. The crowd's well awake now, well on it. The atmosphere is buzzing. But yeah, free kick. McGoldrick, Jones, and Cameron stood over the ball. Bostock now as well. Cameron makes his way into the box. Ref blows his whistle. Jones is going for it. Oh! Tipped wide. Great effort. To the keeper's right, bottom corner. There's a great effort from Jody Jones, still 2-0 Notts. It is half-time then, 2-0 to Notts. Two really well-taken goals from two really good crosses, wasn't it?
Yeah, we played really well, and yeah, the crosses were just unbelievable. Jones to Crowley, that connection pays off again. I think Crowley's heading, obviously another headed goal, but it's always Jones that whips in those really inviting crosses, and Crowley's there all the time to put them away.
Yeah, for me, the thing that I identify from the goals that were scored today is the positions that our players are picking up week in, week out, game after game after game. It's just perfect. We're all in harmony. Yeah. The whole squad is just in harmony. And look, everyone's had a go, you know. Baldwin's had a decent go at goal. I mean, it was a decent effort. Needs to get his head over it a little bit. Yeah. Cameron's whipped a few decent crosses in, and we've all been in and around it, and we've really grown into that first half. So yeah, I am super happy. Obviously, as it stands at half time, we're top of the league. A few interesting. Is it Stockport 3,
Wrexham 0 so far?
Dear.
Alafu's got 2.
Oh dear.
I would say a bit more about this game. We're being a bit more tested at the back, I think, playing it out from the back. They're playing 2 up and pressing really high. So far this season, we haven't really seen 2 strikers press that high up. So there's been a few touchy moments, but we're doing all right. I don't think we're even out of third gear yet, to be fair.
Yeah, no. We've dealt with their main threat as well, that everyone would be really concerned about. Troy Deeney really well. He's played a few decent balls through. That led to decent chances
against him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, so we're matching up really well to them. No real fear, but they do look okay. You know, the first sort of 5-10 minutes, they came out and they look really good. You know, really well committed to how they want to play. But like I say, we've grown into the game and we have made life really difficult for them. Yeah,
I keep saying to you as well, defensively they're poor, but everywhere else they look all right. Yeah. And I think that's what's probably letting them down so far this season. Because yeah, when they're on the ball they look good, but off the ball I think they're just not great in defence, and that's what's the key thing so far for Notts, because we're such a good team when we're on the ball and attacking that it's so easy to find space, and yeah, we're just dominating in that final third.
Yeah, definitely. Big second half ahead, definitely. We're looking to hold on to the 3 points that we currently have at half time, and it'd be even better if we could hold on to that clean sheet as well. 5 minutes into the second half, and we're absorbing a lot of pressure here. Forest Green have had a couple of decent chances. Brindley has made a really good block, to be fair, but we've started the second half quite slowly. Forest Green starting the stronger side by quite a distance. It's 2-1 then. A really sloppy goal to concede, to be fair. But, you know, sort of 10 minutes, 11 minutes into the second half, they've been all over us. We've not really held possession down very well. Deeney's had about 4 or 5 touches in the box, which he shouldn't be allowed to have. And obviously he scores. Massively disappointed really to concede like that. I'm hoping we can hold on to the win here and just grow into the second half a little bit, because we've come out really slowly here. We've just conceded from a set piece, a corner, and we've probably had 3 or 4 chances to clear it, and we just haven't. We look shocking in the second half. You know, it's the 60th minute now, so we're 15 minutes into this half. We've been awful. It's 2-2. And do you know what? For the first 10 or 15 minutes, I have to say it, Forest Green have been all over us, and they deserve the goals that they have scored. Not happy with how we started the second half. Austin has just come off for Toby. I'm hoping we can pin them back a little bit here and get a goal back, because a draw at home to Forest Green, for me personally, it's not good enough. Really poor. Response from Knox. It's 3-2, John Bostock. Adebayo rolling with the assist. It's a great cross. It sort of pings around a little bit in Forest Green's area, but Bostock's in the right place at the right time to put it in the back of the net. It's 3-2. And a few moments later, it's 4-2 Knox. The goal trick. Great through ball from Jones. We've broke. Counter-attack essentially, but Jones plays a brilliant ball through to McGoldrick. 1-on-1, fantastic finish. It's 4-2 Knots. 77th minute. This second half has been crazy. I'd say there's been 4 goals just in the second half already, but the ref has just given a penalty to Forest Green Rovers. I think it's very soft. Troy Deeney's holding the ball now.
The ref's giving everything. Proper soft ref.
Jordan saying the ref's getting everything. He's a soft ref. I think I'm going to partially agree with him. But Troy Deeney steps up now.
This could be his hat-trick.
This could be his hat-trick. I was just about to say that, Jordan. But he steps up. Ref is making sure everyone is outside the box before he blows his whistle. I'll be majorly disappointed if this goes in. Ref blows his whistle now. Deeney stepping up. And it's a really good finish. Straight down the middle, roof of the net. It's 4-3. We need to hold out now. We need to hold out. We can't concede another goal. What a strange second half really from Knox. I really didn't see this coming. To concede 3 goals. We've made it really difficult for ourselves. I know Williams won't be happy with this. Very sloppy.
He's got a book now, he's got it out. He's not going to
An absolutely crazy second half. The ball drops to McGoldrick on the corner of the area, and he absolutely rifles it. He was going top bins. A really good one-handed save from the Forest Green keeper. The ball comes back out. Jim quite badly tackled, to be fair. It was definitely a foul. The ref's just given a yellow. But the game is very open. We really need to see this out now. We've only got a 1-goal lead, so we need to be careful with how we're playing. There's about 6 minutes left of normal time. I'm assuming there'll be about 3, maybe 5 minutes at a time with the way things are going at the minute. We just need to hold out. 6 minutes at a time. We're 2 minutes in at the minute, and it is looking ropey for Knox. Forest Green just had a corner, and we're really struggling to clear it. You know, we're having so much time. We're allowing too much time for them to have in our area. It's silly. The ref blows up for a foul. We take essentially a goal kick. That's a free kick. Man of the match being announced here. Jody Jones. Well deserved. For me, it was between Jody Jones or McGoldrick, because I think they're both in class today. But yeah, we really need to hold on here. We're making very hard work of it.
we are back in the car now, waiting to take off. It's looking quite busy, to be fair, so we're going to take off in a few minutes when the traffic has died down. A crazy game, really. Crazy second half. I thought first half, you know, after about 10 minutes, we really dominated the game. Could have had a couple of more goals, to be honest. Had some really good chances, but, you know, positive highlight points for me. McGoldrick and Jones were absolutely class. Fantastic. They're showing their pedigree. Jones obviously winning man of the match, but I think McGoldrick, you could have made a massive claim for him to get man of the match as well. My disappointing things for me today were how sloppy we were, to be honest. The goals we conceded, bar the penalty, which I think was soft, but both the goals that we conceded from sort of open play were sloppy, very sloppy, and I think we have to cut that out. We started that second half really poorly, to be honest. I'm sure Williams will be fuming. I think he'll be absolutely fuming, to be honest, with the players. Whether you'll see that in the post-match interview or not, I'm not really sure, but yeah, to concede the way we did for the goals that wasn't the penalty was very disappointing. But, you know, every cloud has its silver lining. We concede 3 goals, which isn't ideal, but we score 4, which is obviously brilliant, really, because we get 3 points. We sit top of the league. Gillingham lose late on today against Doncaster. And want to mention as well, Stockport 5, Wrexham 0. That is a crazy result, to be honest with you, but, you know, we're 2 points clear at the top of the league as it stands, and that for me is fantastic. You know, we've adapted so well to life in League 2. Luke Williams, absolutely class. Every player today was brilliant, really, when called upon. Just a little bit sloppy, I find, in defence at times. It's like we don't know what to do. We get caught sleeping. But going forward, we look brilliant. It's just we need to brush up our defending for sure, and defending set pieces. But that is it for today. Really enjoyed the game, to be honest with you. As much as it was hot in your mouth for like the last 5 or 6 minutes, it was a really good game. If you've enjoyed the video, drop it a like, comment what you thought of the game, and if you don't already, please subscribe.